Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Another day of triathlon training, sort of, half tapering, race week, Tuesday. I keep forgetting my race is actually Saturday. Cork 70.3 is on Saturday, it's not on Sunday. Daniel, remember to get out of bed Saturday morning and go and do a race. I'm always used to racing on a Sunday. Anyway, today's lunchtime run time. It might look like I've done a massive intense session. I haven't, I just sweat a lot, okay? I've done 30 minutes, mainly steady, but with 5 times 1 minute pickups. So pickups, as Coach Matt tells me, aren't hard intervals, they are just lifts in pace. My average pace was fairly okay for my normal running, just over 8 minute miling, and 1 minute intervals were just under 7 minute miling. And it felt good, to be honest, because it's only a minute long, isn't it? Anybody can do an effort for a minute. But it is quite warm. I'm slightly concerned that it's forecast a heat wave for the next few days. And I've never raced in a heat wave. Oh, in fact I have. I'm on UK in 2018. But I'm just not letting it get to me. It will be what it will be. I'll just need to adjust pacing accordingly if it is really hot. But I'm going to touch some wood when I get to it. I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling, fitter than I was earlier in the year. And I'm really looking forward to giving it my best effort this weekend. So look forward to it. If anybody else is doing Cork, let me know down below. It'd be good to see so many people over there. And yeah, anyway, tonight, what we're doing tonight? Don't know. I'll see you there though. Okay, so I'm going to try and make the most of a training-free evening to get on top of life admin as much as possible, and that's going to include a few things which I'm going to take you along for tonight. I've got a few Road Race League event actions to do. I'll come to that in a minute. First of all, I need to stroke the cat because he's cute. Rupert. Yeah. So a lot of you might know Sam from Total Endurance Nutrition. He was at the Deca for the first couple of days. He went home as planned, and he was supposed to be doing Outlaw, but he also got COVID from the event, so didn't take part in the race. However, through him and his team, Jen and Harvey, they supported James through the event, as we've seen. Now, I said to Sam, I've seen you guys in action, I've heard the things you're saying, like, I love it, and I love the sort of person that he is. Like, he's gone out of his way, he didn't charge James a single thing for that whole support. And I'd like to try and repay him, and I'd like to partner with him in some way. So I sort of just said to him, look, I want to work with you in some way. Let me know what you'd like to do. Now, yesterday I talked about the winter training plan thing that me and Matt are doing. Now I said you can be involved in that in some way, I think, depending on how it works. Or I'd love to work with you as part of the channel sort of partner, or I don't know how we're going to work it, but I basically said, look, I'm in, let me know what you want from me, I'd love to help you and Total Endurance Nutrition out. So we've got a call plan tonight because he's had a think and he's going to come back to me with some sort of ideas. So look forward to hearing what he's got to say, and hopefully we can come to some sort of arrangement where he lets me wear the Total Endurance Nutrition brand. Maybe that's his concern. And yeah, because I definitely need some sort of nutrition guidance in my life. And when you come across a good company or a good individual, like, support them, and that's what I'm going to do to the best of my ability. I'm not going to try and make any money out of this or anything. I just want to support a great individual and a great brand who I've seen help my friend, and I'm absolutely sure it will be a benefit to me, and I'm absolutely sure it will be a benefit to you. Unless he's calling me to say, I don't want to work with you, in which case it won't be of any benefit to any of us. So we'll wait and see. I know this is just me sat down again. I've changed t-shirts because I was sweating so much earlier. Spoke to Sam. Agreement reached. I'm going to be working with him on some sort of basis on the channel. Really informal. He's going to help me with my nutrition for racing and then going into winter. And we're going to document that. I think that's the best way that we can sort of showcase the benefits of Total Endurance Nutrition. So you'll see that in the next few weeks. I'm going to go to Cork this weekend and do the event like unguided. I don't want to start messing around with what nutrition I'm going to eat and when, like 3 or 4 days before the race. I'm going to just go and stick to what I know. And I do think I do know a fair bit. Obviously, I've done a fair bit of racing and I know what works for me and what doesn't. I'm going to keep a food diary, and I'm going to talk to him next week about what went well, what didn't go well, and what I ate. And then separately, we're also going to try and put some videos together to benefit you guys. So I'm going to try and meet up with him and I sort of take inspiration from, if you watch Francis Cade's YouTube channel, you probably do if you're a cyclist. He has a friend called James who's a bike fitter, and he has Bike Fit Tuesdays, which I never post on Tuesday. But he will do videos like 5 minutes long, and he'll talk about crank length or stem length or saddle height. Really short, snippety, informative things. I want to do the same with nutrition, not for the benefit of trying to get loads of views, but to showcase the knowledge that Sam has and his team have, and share some information with you guys that you're not going to have to pay for. Obviously, you'll then be able to inquire with him if you want further support, but he's happy to share some knowledge and information, so we're going to try and do that to trickle those out over the winter. I've also spoken to somebody from British Cycling tonight who's just guiding me through sort of creating this road race that is now in a week on Sunday. It's in a good place. I've just got a fair bit of admin to do tonight, like notifying locals and businesses on the course. I need to upload some risk assessments to the event organiser dashboard. I'm just looking at my list what I've got to do now. I've got to collect 6 lots of vehicle information and personal information to get people bronze British Cycling membership, to also get insurance to drive in the convoy. Organise dietary requirements for marshals and the motorbike riders. What else have I got to do? Just finalise my jobs list, speak to sponsors, organise, like sponsors have committed loads of things like free products and money and stuff. I need to get those things either in the post or get a voucher for or so on. And loads of stuff basically, create a race briefing document to send out. But if I can crack on tonight, it's about 8:15 now. If I crack on for the next hour or two, get it in a good place, now I feel a lot more comfortable about going away for this long weekend. And I'm at work tomorrow, but then we travel Thursday morning. So yeah, it's been a good evening. It's been productive. Although I've not trained, I feel like I've trained. You might have heard some banging upstairs earlier. Liz's daddy said, "Thank you, Paul, for coming and sorting out some cupboards." I will show you those in a few minutes when it sounds like things are a bit more done. Okay, so Liz is just going mad at me because I'm holding her up. I asked her to do this clip about a minute ago, went to put a t-shirt on, and now apparently I'm delaying your evening. If we added up all the time I spent waiting for you and you've been late getting ready for something, Liz, I think you would owe me a lot of time, so let's call it even, say.
Okay.
Oh, so you start yawning straight away. Anyway, Elizabeth, good evening. Are you all right?
Tired.
I know you are. Although Liz is off work, she's been absolutely grafting these last few days. Great stuff, well done.
Right.
And then,
few weeks.
Yeah, I know, okay. I don't get too big. Although, Liz's dad, Paul, has also been grafting tonight because Liz has been stood over him cracking the whip, haven't you? Mm-hmm. What's your dad been doing for you and for us?
So he's built both of these cupboards.
Yep.
One we've got up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The other one we haven't got on the wall yet.
Yeah.
Initially my plans were to have both of them together and then we're going to have a bike down the other end of the wall. Yeah. But the fact it's just cavity wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact it's a cavity wall, my dad thinks it'll be too heavy having them both together. So the other option is to put this one that we've not put up yet down the other end of the room, and then my dad's going to put Daniel's TT bike in the middle of the room on the wall then, and I think that'll sort of like be symmetrical with the bike in the middle. I think that'd be quite smart. And then all the crap that you've got on the floor, I've got some boxes in here.
Yeah.
Got some boxes, so it's all going to be neatly organised.
For the first week?
Well, I don't care. Once I've done it, you can do what you want with it. So everything will have a home then inside a cupboard because I cannot stand all the stuff he leaves lying around on the floor. So once it's sorted, that's it. I'm walking away.
Brilliant. Okay, looking forward to seeing it finished. There's no wooden studs in that wall. There's only metal studs, and obviously it's just plasterboard.
They're very few and far between as well.
We found out when I drilled about 20 holes in the wall to mount a bike on it. There you go. Anyway, I think that's it for today's video. You've not done any trains today, have you? But you've been very, very busy.
No, I didn't get around to it. I mean, I've spent hours pulling up weeds off the drive. Then I quickly mowed the front lawn and just had a tidy up of my plants on the front. Yeah. Then I actually fell asleep for half an hour on my sofa on the back garden. So the day's just disappeared. Like, it's crazy how, like, I'm actually busier while I'm off work than when I'm at work.
Start.
No, I am.
People who are at work will hate you.
Yeah, but I've got a big jobs list.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Right.
It's good improvements what I'm doing.
It is, exactly. And I love overtly olive. Right.
I knew it'd grow on you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you tomorrow for some proper triathlon training.
Anyway, we've got our cases to pack.
Oh yeah, I'm not even started packing yet. Oh well.